Okay. Hold on. Let me pop out chat and then move it over here for a second. Let me put this in the, hold on. There we go. Hello. Hey girl. Okay, here we go. Hold on. Let me move the mic closer. So then, oh, I can be heard. Yeah, I just have to move the mic closer because I'm on the iPad for this. Since for the last few days I haven't been feeling it for the Dragon CSP. Nope. Kinda wanna do like a wide. Hello Train. New PNG tuber? Actually, this one's old. This one's really old. OGs know what is up though. I'm pretty sure Train. The biggest haters on YouTube? What? Welcome. Okay, hold on. Let me put on some music. Hold on. Hold up.
Hey, Hans.
Nope. There we go. Let's lower the volume. Check if OBS is picking that up. It's hello, hello, X dog. Is that how you say your name? I think it's picking up. Okay. Hey, equals cloud. Dog-shaped X. Yes. Okay. Hold on. Let's pull up a reference. So, I did make a community post a few days ago. Actually no, I think it was yesterday. About how I actually posted this little guy, and if some of you didn't catch it, or if I haven't showed it to you yet, this is Jangle. This is not like a redesign, though I'm planning on making it a lot more permanent. It's his human form. He's a shapeshifter. If anybody who doesn't know who Jangle is, hold on. You're cooked. Work hard. I like your art, your user, and your art is so. Oh, thank you. Oh. Show us history of Jangle. Oh, okay. Hold on. Give me a second. Cause he developed in my mind kind of unconsciously. Like I kind of just kept developing him. I think the first form. Actually, Jingle came first, not Jangle. Though I did unconsciously start making Jangle. I think I started making Jangle around the time when I was getting more into working on OCs. The Jangle before the Jangle. You spelled quite. Hello, gotcha animator. Hold up. This was the Jangle before the Jangle. Her name is Cherry Bomb. She was kind of like the concept of a Toon OC that I really liked. It was when I was starting to sniff around the Dandy's World fandom, though I'm not in it. I really do like the art that people do around it. It's not the best sketch here, but it's her. She reminds me of a Cuphead character. Yeah, that's kind of what I based her around. I really liked the toon concept and like the Cuphead bendy art style. Here, okay. ignore this weird screenshot. I was talking to a friend the time that I took this, but basically, like, this was the first concept of Jingle. I wanted him to be a flowery little cinnamon roll, happy little guy, and honestly, eventually I just kept drawing him, and eventually he became more of like a nervous kind of character, which I liked. I like the concept of that. I think in this thumbnail I also, a few streams I did draw him. She reminds me of one of the characters I didn't say she was the one. In this thumbnail, when I talked about my OCs, I did sneak him in here. This was before Jangle. And actually, I got the idea, I wanted to do another OC around the concept of Jingle, but I never really put it into the works. But somebody said on stream that if there's a Jingle, there should be a Jangle. And I thought that was absolutely adorable. I found that concept so cute. So I began drawing Jingle a lot more. This is a very recent drawing that I did on Magma with a friend. We did a base challenge. I kind of became hyper fixated on these two. I also started building their lore with a lot of like passion. I love these two. They're so much fun to draw, and honestly, I love them to the point that I'm giving them human forms, and I'm having a lot of fun doing it. Here in this drawing, I did include lore that includes both their adopted father's Crow, who is carrying Jangle. I both gave them like their own motifs and then put them as opposites, such as their tails. Jangle has a bell tail instead of ribbons to represent Jingle's bells on his hat, and Jingle has ribbon tails representing Jangle's bow. Newest, he's Shaka and Laka. That's good. That's really good. I also keep in play that I also really think that both of them do look very similar but different at the same time. You can tell one from the other. I was going to give Jangle a hat, but instead I decided to give him a mask. It goes a lot better with his lore. They both got these little triangles on their eyes. Jingle has them below his eyes, and Jangle has them above his eyes. They also have inverted eyes. You can't see it in this one because his eyes are closed, but he has the whites around his eyes and black in his pupil like normal, while Jangle has inverted ones. I also showed a lot of character in these. Like, you can tell their personality just by looking at them. I also did like a lot of little details to show kind of more, like, for them to give a vibe. And I gave Jangle like these little pointy ear tufts, and I gave Jangle more rounded ones, because that kind of shows how they're like opposites but also very much the same. What's hiding behind the mask? Okay, it's a magical mask that who's known as the Ringmaster for now. Their adopted father, when he died, he gave Jangle his magical mask, and basically Jangle has an infection that will always show no matter what form he's shaped into. So basically, the mask keeps his illusions up, so he can stay undercover and they won't see his infection. I do have a sketch. It's messy, but it's a sketch. Hold on. It's the concept of, he has a lot of eyes though. Like, I don't know why I decided to give him like a button. I can't talk. I gave him a bunch of eyes. Hold on. Where's the sketch? Kitty car, what's this infection? Okay, so basically, if I'm gonna go through all of this, Jingle and Jangle were both kind of adopted by a cursed circus full of monsters. And monsters is kind of like Undertale monsters, where they're not like completely savage. They're more people. They have emotions. Here it is. And basically, they never got to meet their parents, and the person who raised them as more of a father was the ringmaster. And basically, their ways were like, they're not trying to do bad, but they definitely sometimes lean towards the more mischievous side. All of them have illusion abilities that are kept up mostly by another person. And so whenever they put on shows, they will disguise themselves as regular humans. And their tricks and performances aren't exactly human-like. They use their powers, and basically, like, they're like thieves, but not destructive thieves. I think out of the monster world, there's far worse thief crews and cursed crews, but theirs is more of the silly side. They're more of a really big, happy family. Kitty Carter is the character concept for the Ringmaster. Not yet, actually, but I do have like a bunch of references piled up on what I want the Ringmaster to look like, so I will reveal that another day. Basically, higher up monsters didn't like the fact that I'm still working on this bit, though. I feel like it's not the best, but basically, the way that these monsters work is that they would gather something from the humans. I haven't really locked down what, but fat ringmaster. But that gives like abusive. That's like abusive ringmaster if they're fat. I know that I don't know. It gives abusive, but basically they would gather something from the humans. Right now, I'm thinking either they gathered laughter, or maybe they were supposed to at some point gather something more dangerous. But basically, the higher up monsters, the ones that the circus worked for that had cursed them into never being able to leave the circus, but also being able to travel as long as they're doing their work. The monsters wanted them to do more, and they didn't agree. They thought that to that point it would have been quote unquote evil, even though they are supposed to be evil. So when they refused and planned to break the curse to free them from the circus, basically the higher up monsters sent a bounty hunter. Again, design process is still a whip, but the bounty hunter I really want to base off of like Death from Puss in Boots. Oh my gosh, such a cool character. I love how they did his design there. So they sent a bounty hunter to go kill the ringmaster, hopefully putting all the other monsters back into submission. And when they sent the bounty hunter, he has this special infection weapon that he managed to hit Jangle with, so the infection spread across his face. That is the thing that ruins his illusions and when he shapeshifts. So basically, a lot of stuff happens. That's probably the ground of their trauma. I'm not the best at this kind of stuff, but definitely still working on it. But I have it so that the hunter manages, I really want him to be like kind of old-fashioned, so instead of giving him like a medieval sword or axe, I want to give him like guns, because I thought that would be cool. So he manages to kill the ringmaster And basically, the way both of these two boys work is that when they're really emotional, they go ballistic, they go crazy. I'm also working on something crazy for them, which I, again, will reveal a different stream. I think throughout that event, Jangle feels like he couldn't save the person he loved most, and honestly, the grief, he couldn't really do anything with it, so he hid it behind the mask that the ringmaster gave him before he died. So Jingle's POV when that happened was he tried to grab the ringmaster's weapon, and he hurt something or someone he loved, and ended up almost destroying like half of the entire tent. Jingle is really powerful. Like, he's way more powerful than Jangle. He's like a scaredy cat, but like he's crazy. So he ended up running and hiding because he didn't want anyone else to get hurt. So he was scared to fight, but at the same time, he was angry at himself because he didn't go to fight and he ended up hiding. So basically that covers the two boys for now. I definitely did leave out a lot of details, but I didn't want to yap too long about it, even though I probably have. So just a heads up, I actually haven't completely covered these two. Jangle is probably kind of easy. Jingle probably might be a little harder, but okay, let's see here. I like to use a lot of quirky little brushes for the first sketch. I don't know, it's fun. I eventually will make them look normal, but I don't know. These are just probably gonna be sketches for now, since I'm not gonna be able to finish anything. Jangle villain arc. Phone blew up. Karu draw my OC. Okay, hold on. I'll draw your OC. I promise I'll probably do better later, but for now you get this. I'm never too keen on drawing perfect circles whenever I'm drawing, because I feel like it looks very out of place. I have definitely old art that I feel like I used a lot of artificial lines on that I didn't like. So Jingle has a gangle problem. Yeah, kind of. Except I feel like Gangle's a lot more wholesome. Gangle's a wholesome character. A few days ago, somebody sent me a picture. Somebody from the Discord server sent me a picture that they had bought a Jax made plushie. Has anybody else bought that thing? I've seen art all over the Discord. Hello, Kitso. Welcome to stream. I feel like I shouldn't give him these wide eyes because it tempts me to just draw Jangle, because Jangle for real looking a little crazy like. He is a little crazy. he's crazy, but like he's also kind of like he's really there's two groups of people that would meet him, and they would either call him annoying or they would call him delightful. And I personally think he's delightful. 3/4 is so much easier. I'm just gonna do that. Also, I've already bought like money has already been spent for 2 plushies. And I can tell you which ones. It's the Wondernat plushie and the Orb plushie. So I'm not keen on getting more plushies. Even though it's tempting. I have a very small room, even though I'd like to cram a bunch of merch into it. I don't think I can. I'd have to clean it out and then be able to refill it if I planned on doing that. You got the Orb plush too? Cyrus calls him scary. What? No! Cyrus is a brick wall. This little guy, he's like honestly, like when I look at him, he genuinely looks like, his height is like that of like a 13 or 14-year-old, even though he's very old. And when I mean very old, on probably like a mortal being kind of level, since he's not human. Oh my gosh. No way, bro. That's crazy. Though for real, like, I have no idea how to do muscle anatomy, so like half of my Gaioses do end up kind of looking like femboys. So that's on me, but it's not his fault that he's the way he is. We just gotta accept him. Car, so you're doing like he looks like 13, but he's 500 years old. I feel like he'd be older than 15 or than 13, but like, yeah. But definitely, like, monster-wise, he is a kid. He definitely is a kid. Dude, I already made one major mistake. Oh my gosh. I learned the fundamentals of art, and yet I can't follow them. Even though drawing the other eye is not a problem for me, it's still probably not good that I'm not following the fundamentals of drawing. For Robux. Kitty Caro follow the rules. But then again, rules are meant to be broken. Though I am such a rule follower. I definitely think that like abused power and like annoying authority figures, I don't like them. But if I'm faced with it, I will be scared into submission. I am definitely a goody two shoes. I I don't like authority figures, especially when their focus is aimed towards me. I want to be ignored and I want to be not in trouble kind of thing. Villain line rules are meant to be broken. How are my two elder gods younger than yours? What? No. No way. These... Okay, well, here's the thing. These two are like, young teenagers. For their age, they are young. They're really young. They're definitely children. Or young teenagers, yeah, but there is no way that these little goobers are older than yours, because also, fun fact, both of these goobers cry ink tears. But, Jangle, his eye that is mostly infected, will cry red ink. Do you follow the rules if you're baking a cake? Yes, but you don't follow the rules when you're making an art piece. Unless it's like painting, then you should. Dude, wait. What the heck? I thought my Apple Pencil died on me. What the heck? I don't know what happened there. Mine are both 25 at the end of their story. They start out at like 12. Well, does that include backstory or like the actual beginning of the story? Also, mine aren't really a story. I feel like I'm not super into it yet, but I do definitely like the idea of perhaps writing a story about these two. I don't think it'd be very exciting. I think they definitely have lore, but I'm not sure if I'd be able to come up with like a story plot for that. I'm pretty sure I do have some CSP sketches of early on Jingle that I really like. Infinite ink generator. I mean, if you make them cry, I doubt you can make Jingle cry. Or no, it's really hard to get Jingle to cry, but it's really easy to get Jingle to cry. They are the epitome of introvert and extrovert. Also, cheeky little me did do a little self-insert when I did give the fact that Jingle does really like tea. I didn't say chai tea, but he does like tea, okay? Like, he's doing it like British style, though. He likes, like, what kind of tea do British people like? The actual beginning, they start at 12 because backstory is from 1 to 12, then the rest is them growing up. That's crazy. Did you post a video of your new setup with your new screen? No, I haven't. I should. I definitely should, but I don't think I'm smart enough to do a review. I genuinely don't think I'm smart enough to do, like, an XP Pen display review. It was raining? Oh, that one! Yeah, I did. In the Discord. That was kind of... That was just because I was showing off how much I liked rain. And also, the environment was cozy. I was having a good time. Christoph and Co. Welcome to stream. Oh, dang it. Hold on, how long has it been? How long has it been? 29 minutes. That's what I'm talking about. You say sure. You have the exact same tablet. Yeah, well, XP Pen is the best, so no duh. Also Huion. Huion is also, Huion's like a number 2 because I grew up on Huion. But I think XP Pen is definitely goated. It's really good. Yes, I think it was. Should I join the art fight or not? Oh my gosh, that would be amazing if you did. Though I'm gonna get slandered this year. I'm gonna get absolutely crushed. I'm gonna get beaten to a pulp. They're gonna jump me in an alley. I'm not. I don't think my chances are high of surviving this year. Though I'm gonna make sure I have fun getting beat up. My mom bought me that tablet and then got me the oldest model of Microsoft laptop she could. Oh my gosh. XP Pen is the best. I grew up on Huion though, says Kitty Car while drawing on an iOS tablet. That's crazy. Yeah, I do think I am silly though, because I have 2 really good drawing tablet models, and then I'll be here drawing on a tablet. Though the thing is, Procreate is it's just too good. I don't care if people say it has a silly name. I love me a little bit of silly in my life, you know? Everybody needs a little bit of silly. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry to whoever just heard me crack my knuckles. Procreate is superior. I agree. Not gonna lie, I know I'm gonna get slandered if I say I hate Ibis Paint X, but like, I don't hate it. I'll say that. I definitely don't hate Ibis Paint X. I just do wish that, like, I don't know. I don't hate it, but I don't know how I feel about it. I definitely don't know how I feel about it. People say Procreate isn't worth it. I think that's probably one of the reasons why I don't exactly like Ibis Paint X, is because people will say just use Ibis Paint X, Procreate isn't worth it. Dude, Procreate is $13 USD, no subscription. You can download as many brushes as you want. What? And then you get like all of these goated tools, like Liquify? Color balance? I don't even know how to use this. You get this? And then the perspective blur? Easy memes right there. Easy memes. You get noise, bloom, chromatic aberration is goated. The ads promote it. Yeah, I don't. And then I love to laugh hysterically at those ads whenever they're showing like some Android iPad, Ibis Paint X is open, and they're using some off-brand Dollar General stylus. It gets me going. It gets me going. I don't want to get hate though, because I'll say I just don't really know how I feel about it, other than the fact the only thing I genuinely have against it is that the community will just say that Procreate isn't worth it and that Ibis Paint X is. Even though Ibis Paint X has the annoying ads, to use literally any brush, you have to watch an ad. And then like same if you close the app and then reopen it, or if you just like go out of it and then come back, it will make you watch another ad. The 4 hours thing does kind of pressure you, because and also I think something that does overwhelm a lot of artists is that the fact that Ibis Paint has so many settings. It has so many options to do so many things to the point that I have no idea what the heck I'm doing. Kind of want to give him like a little button nose, but he's not like an animal. So many? What do you mean? Look at Procreate? Okay, hold on. I'm going to... Here's a list of tools. Here's adjustments for Procreate. Right here, automatic, where you automatically select things. Freehand, look at that. Rectangle, which is automatic rectangle thing right here. And then ellipse. There you go. You have the copy and paste, invert, add, remove, save and load, color fill, clear. Here, freeform, uniform, distort, warp, and then you have all of these. Then right here you have crop, resize, animation assist, page assist, drawing guide. Literally page assist, drawing guide, never used it. You got the flip. You got the canvas information that honestly you don't really need to use once you've already made your canvas. And like literally, hold on. Time to open up Ibis Paint X. Remember that one time you were drawing a full body for Artfight? Yes, I do remember that time. Thank you so much for reminding me. I'm sorry. I'm getting too excited here. I'm getting like overstimulated from talking about Ibis Paint X. Look at this! Look at these ads I immediately get. Also, I love how they taunt you with like the god tier like finger art that some 12-year-old did. Ignore this. Okay, hold on. Here's the first thing that gets me. Like, what the heck am I looking at? Hold on. I have no idea what I'm looking at, but here, hold on. It's crowded only because I make it that way. You get like these. Like the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You get like 8. You get 8 automatic things. 9 if you count screen size. And then I look at this. I have no idea what the heck I'm gonna do here. Also, like, what is this cruiser? Cursor. How do I select this? I feel old. What the heck? I feel old just selecting like a canvas. What the heck? Ugh. What am I doing? How do these young style kids do it? Okay, first you get, oh my gosh. Look at this. Wow. Gee. Oh my gosh. I wonder I'm gonna do a fully rendered art piece with, also like what? Oh my gosh. Look at how many brushes there is. You can already see just how overwhelming this is just from brushing. Look, here's your adjustments. Oh my gosh, when did this end? Hold on. I'm still going, guys. Is this it? That's still it. Okay. I have no idea what most of those do. There you go, another pop-up ad. Look at how many just erasers you can use. Same amount of brushes, I think. Wow. Gee. Smudge. Is it just smudge? Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Blur. Oh. Oh, wow. Oh, geez. Special? What does special do? Oh. Liquefy, pen, shrink, expand. Okay. Props to this. This is actually normal, which I like. Bucket. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I need to have as many little things possible set in an organized way for me to understand what the heck I'm doing. Because I know how to do art. I don't know how to read art, okay? Vector. Text. Okay, frame divider. I don't know what that does. Eyedropper, you get the normal canvas. This is the thing that gets me. Because, like, the thing is, I have tried to use this app before. And, like, this keeps confusing me. I don't know how to expand this canvas. Okay, what do we got here? just minimize tools. Also, like here, what? Wow, hold on. Like, oh my gosh. When am I going to use this? And also, like, it's all VIP. What? Hold on, is it? It's not. What the heck? No way. But it is, you get what I'm saying, that this, it is a free and very, it's a very membership baiting app. And honestly, goodness gracious, what the heck? Why do I need Pumping Breast Milk 101 as an ad here? Why? Can somebody tell me why? What the heck? What are these ads? This isn't even Ibis Phoenix related. I'm not even getting my normal ads here. Oh my goodness gracious. Why? The banners though are crazy. Anyways, I'm gonna stop because I need to stop slandering. One day I'm gonna look back on this and wonder what the heck. Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. Let's see. Hold up. It went like that. Yeah. Okay. So normal art rules, you should have sketched out the skeleton and that all first, or is that only for eyes? Oh, I'm being stupid right now. And I know I'm being stupid. Trust. Right here, this, I've increasingly been able to just sketch out what I want first and then eventually just diving into line art. It's really dumb. I'll say that. It is I wouldn't recommend it. Don't follow my advice. But honestly, when I flip the canvas, the damage isn't that bad. And like when I do make anatomy mistakes, it's nothing that a liquefier can't fix. But I definitely think that doing sketches is a very good idea. But hey, I don't follow my own advice. What did I just say? Don't follow my advice. Oh, dude. But I would say it's a very simple drawing app, which I admire about it. So I guess we doing hat on him? Are we doing hat on him? He made a funny art. Check TF. Okay, hold on. What is this funny art? You want to see what the mod drew? Shout out to Demon who drew this. Can we? Why is she eating an apple? Also, why do I have Gru on nose? Why is it kind of Gru core? On baby for real. How do you get the Cash App thing, and how do you need a real credit card to put money inside? Okay. First of all, you don't need a credit card. There's a difference between a credit card and a debit card, and you'll need a debit for that, unless like you're like paying off a credit card, but you do need a debit card, which you definitely can get. at a very young age, I'm pretty sure. Like, I don't know if there's any age restriction to getting one. But basically, all you do need is money to put in it originally. And for Cash App, that's it, I think. So do I need a type of card? Yes, you need a debit card. Oh, dang. My PNG tuber just got covered up. No. Yay. Okay. It's around 18 to 16, I'm pretty sure. Oh, I'm cooked. Police, don't come for me, please. Hold on, is there an age restriction? Age gap would cap could be lower though. Oh, if that's true, but I'm cooked. But I don't think, I'm not sure if it is or not. Don't report me, please. Don't report me and say I was harassing in-game members. All accusations are false. Also, before I forget, join the Discord. It's fun. We like to draw and play up in there. Isn't that right, homies? Illegal. Oh, 11 to 15 or something? Oh, I'm cooked again. Anyways. Kitty card is a junior version of a debit card that kids can have as long as the parent has access to the card. I'm still cooked. No matter what you say, I'll be cooked. But I don't know. I'm pretty sure, like, in, like, one of those, like, Japan is better than everything shorts, there was, like, this thing where there's, like, banks for kids. Like, not even adults can go inside. Like, there's adult employees, but, like, the bank is just for kids because, like, they're trying to teach them about money. Like, what? That confuses me. Cause I'm like, straight up 4-year-olds walking in there, like, maybe younger, I don't know. It's crazy. Oh my gosh. I don't want him to look bald, even though he's bald right now. It's okay. So it's okay. He won't be bald for long. I'm not making sure that I'm making sure he doesn't stay this way. I feel like I need this hat to be bigger because his head is small right now. I need him to be like Megamind. Maybe that was too Megamind-ish. Maybe I cooked too hard. Kind of want to show like the hair flopping down. Oh my gosh. I'm too scared to post art since the theme is so wholesome. Wait, what theme? Oh, the theme that we like to draw and play. Dude, I need to put that on the Discord. Just we like to draw and play. Last night, I like lay awake, or like I either woke up really early or it was like in the middle of the night. I don't know. But like I lay awake and then I just had the thought like, should I rename the Discord like the jar? I don't know. How do you guys feel about that? The diss corner still suits. It's not a corner for dissing. Don't worry. We like to draw and play here. But I feel like the jar also kind of sounds like a containment place. Kind of sounds like a white padded room, but probably more for torture. Yes, the jar. I wonder what character you're drawing. Nah, bro, the tip jar for real kind of sounds like a scam. What you talking about? I ain't asking for money here. I'm asking for joys. I'm asking for fun times and goofy moments, you know? Kind of cooking. Or am I glazing myself? I don't know. Kitty has auto glaze on. No! No, bro. Not the auto glaze. No. Alright, time to change some music. Looks like Pomni. Neonix, welcome. Hold on. We need something goofy. We need something. Oh, this is not what. Oh, nope. This is after.
Love.
Oh, I don't want ads. Oh my gosh. Okay. Also, by the way, did anybody hear the new Leve Bomber or Banger? Oh my gosh, what the heck am I saying? But for real, Lover Girl is what we needed. We needed that upbeat Leve Banger. I can't like cover like strong gestures. Yeah, I've had to forcibly stop myself from accidentally drawing a circus and or jester themed OC. For my OC Velvet, which I actually will be entering in Artfight. Hold on. Let me find my girly. Okay, these are concept sketches, but these are like the concept sketches I did for her. Her name is Velvet. As you can see here, I did give her like this jester mask originally, but I ended up scrapping it and giving her kind of more of like a she gives Persona 5. I'll say that, she does. She definitely gives Persona 5. She definitely gives Joker. Is the mouse you use a glorious model or model D? I don't know what you're saying. How long have you been doing art for? I think ever since I probably could walk. Maybe younger. I don't know. Ever since I can remember, I think I've been interested in art. It definitely did start out as a hobby. Something that, honestly, my parents could just give me a couple of crayons and paper, and little child baby me could stay there for an hour, maybe 2. And it was a hobby at first, but I think as I grew, I wanted to pursue it more as a career. And when I first thought of the idea of becoming a YouTuber when I saw Storytime animators, but not a lot of interesting things have happened to me. Definitely not a lot of interesting things, but I mean, like, not anything I would call interesting, but then I started seeing a lot of animators and artists, and I really liked what they did. that is when I first started thinking about posting art. I wanted to get my art out there. I wanted to start interacting with the community. I wanted to put my name up there along with all the other digital artists out there. So I did it. You know, I posted a video because I wanted to. So eventually, after a few wonderful, happy accidents and events, I have a small but wonderful community. I love all, and so I definitely do want to pursue art as a career. For now, as an art YouTuber, I do plan on doing it long term. I think there's definitely a lot of art-related careers that I'd be interested in. But for now, I think I'm gonna do my own thing. Hello, Mr. Cheese, by the way. Also, hello, Terramist. Guys, don't forget to like the stream. You know what I mean? I am so good at advertising. Nope, hold on. Oh yeah. Hold on. Nope. I don't want. There we go. Ooh, we got that banger up in here. I want to see Terra Kitty Demon on the farm art. Dude, I've been thinking about that a lot. I want a sticker, just piece of cheese. Wow. I've recently had the hankering to start designing merch. So, you know, there is a suggestion channel in the Discord. You can drop some merch suggestions. I actually do have a Printify store. I just don't have anything in it right now. For real, I'm playing like every Storytime animator / sponsor theme right now. But I don't care. It's fine. But you know, if you have any merch ideas, you can drop that in the Discord. I literally have nothing better to do than read your messages other than like art and being a person. When are we starting Valiant again? Probably next week, actually. How will you ship merch? Via Printify? Because Printify does it for me? You love cheese? No. Epic Trio merch? Oh my gosh. Honestly, dude, that was an epic fail right there. But I'm so happy I didn't make it like more of a scam. Though, definitely, I still have a Google Doc to help out with that. Draw my mom? I'll draw your mom. I'll draw your mom, Neonix. Okay. There's your mom for you. Dang, that's wild. How did everyone take so long to... Did you let your fort papers on like there? No. I that was just, he asked me to draw his mom. I did so. All I did was comply. What's up, everybody? Today in this video, comedy deal. Oh, I'm not gonna get mad for this. Fine, you want me to draw your mom? I'll give her a little rose. There's a little flower, I don't even know. Wait, there we go. She gets a little flower. W mom. Can we get a W mom in the chat, please? Sorry for your... Oh my... No! Hold on. W mom. Hold on. Wait. Put W mom here. We love mom. Today we are sponsored by Artfight. Oh, I wish. I don't think Artfight would sponsor anybody. I don't know what they'd sponsor anybody for. They aren't looking to make money. There we go. R.I.P. Mom. We love Mom. Kitty, why you roast my mom? I didn't roast your mom. I didn't roast your mom. What are you talking about? I mean, feel free to ask for suggestions to draw something in this corner. Not the diss corner. Corner is not for dissing. This is your mom? Is that so? I don't think that looks like my mom though. She doesn't have such a round face. Though I don't know where you're getting the resemblance from though. You know, sometimes we just had maybe there's just some artist eye that I haven't unlocked yet. Perhaps this is a masterpiece. Perhaps you are ahead of your time, Neonix. Also, Mom Karu is, I don't know where she is. Maybe she also RIP, I don't know. I don't know where she went. She kind of ghosted. Does anybody know what the finals is? You drew Jangle? No way. Send it to me, I can show it the chat. Send it to me, I'll show it to everybody in the wonderful stream. Hold on. Wait, did you? Mom Karu, has anyone heard about Mom Karu? Shout out to Mom Karu though. W Mom Karu. Hold on. I can't hear anything about, oh, I love how your C looks. Okay, hold on. Okay. Anyway. Instead of having like actual claws, I just wanted to have like really big gloves on. I see where you got your traits from. Just kidding. My mom's actually very polite. She's a very polite woman. Unlike me. I think online, I let my more quirky side show. I definitely think in public though, to anybody that's like older than maybe 30, I'll probably be very respectful to. If I don't know them, then I'll just be respectful to anybody. I'll make sure to be polite, especially to people that are older and younger than me. I saw drawing myself as a clown. Hold on. I'll draw you as a clown. There we go. Give him some funny little ears. Perfect. Oh, he looks like he's wearing a bib. What the heck? Hold on. Gotta get that afro down. Perfect. 10 out of 10. There we go. You got that one brain cell look on your face. Beautiful. Perfect. Yay. And then I'll just put there we go. Perfect. Beautiful. Oh. Jangle's being sent in the Discord. The Discorner. Oh my! Oh my goodness! This is sick, what the heck? Oh my god, I turned off my iPad. Oh my gosh, hold on, everybody. Oh my goodness. This is crazy. I did not expect. Oh my gosh, this looks so cool. This is, I love how silly he looks. Oh my gosh. I love this. You even got his eye shape. Oh my gosh. This is incredible. Thank you so much. Wow. Oh my gosh. Hands are not being checked out. I'm so sorry. I amputated his. It's okay. It's okay. He still looks so pretty. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Thank you. Oh, this is so good. Oh my gosh. This is so much better than what I could do. That's peak design, Rod. Thank you. actually have to be forced to draw this on another layer. Innocent. What? I don't know what this means, Neonix. Hold on. Everybody knows what is going to be turned on. Hold on. No. Wait for the ad to finish. Oh, hold on. There we go. Perfect. You're afraid you'll untwig them? That's pretty good. Your regular style reminds me of like straight up Elden Ring though. It's really cool. Elden Ring has very cool design. I actually want to do Night Rain fan art. There's a lot of fan art that I want to do, but I never go through with it. And I feel bad. Baby boy looks so sad. If I showed you Osiris and Chorus, y'all would understand. I'm tempted to like instead doing it like this because I feel like this. I don't really like how this looks. Hold on. Let's give him like the quote unquote normal neck for a second. Oh, dude. I feel bad every time. Every time. So, like, what if we did that and then just did it like that? Okay, yeah, I like that. Hold on. Yeah. Look at the face. Yeah, he's the kind of character that like has the most like cartoon frown ever. The part that's gonna get me here is his pants, because I'm thinking about doing like equally poofy pants here, but in his original design, he's wearing like these leg warmers that I really like. Could he put them in a maid outfit like that? I can't do that to these two. I can't do that. I haven't embarrassed them enough, or I haven't embarrassed them enough already to build up for that. I can't. I cannot do that. Hello, Mr. Cheese. Honestly, I don't want to make him look perpetually sad here. Hold on. Oh my gosh. They look like crashing out in the background. For real, for real. Okay, I'll keep the eyebrows, but I won't give him this, like, super frowny face. I actually kind of want to make him raising his eyebrows, like, jangle. No. I don't want to make him look super sad, but at the same time, like, it just fits him. He's a normally sad character. And or scared. Really scared. When you finish this drawing, I'm doing jingle. Okay. Actually, I might end stream a little bit. I might hurry up a little. Hold on. Pose, 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 pose. Come to me, come to me, come to me. You know what I mean? I might scrap this and try another one, but like let's keep this for now. I might try another one. But I'm definitely gonna keep working on this today. He definitely is the character that would have really bad sleep paralysis, but just kind of live with it. So, honestly, I kind of make them both with like weird little eye bags here. Honestly, eye bags are just kind of cute. I don't know. They're currently 5 feet from your current location? Oh. Okay. Hold on. We're making it black because it's not good for me to draw with like this weird color. It's throwing me off. I'm not locked. I don't care if my styles or my sketch is particularly messy right now. It would be cool if Jangle worked by cartoon physics in his powered up form. Okay, so he does, pretty much. He does. He's a very bendy, inspired OC. He's very, very old cartoon styled, while I feel like Jangle was inspired by probably more less kind of traditional kind of style. Oh, he's a big baby. Well, he's not big. Actually, the way it works is that Jingle has way longer arms than Jangle. So as like a reverse thing, Jangle's taller by having longer legs but shorter arms. But a lot of people have compared my like cartoon animal style version of Jingle to Goob from Tandy's World, and he does look like Goob. I think it's adorable. I don't care if he does, if it's a comparison. It's a cute comparison. Hopefully one day I'll have the time and unprocrastination to do fan art of Goob interacting with Jingle. Hold on. I need to sketch this out more. Oh, dang. Be looking like me after eating an entire jar of Nutella. Oh my gosh. That's insane. Back to back is crazy though, Jamie. He did originally have like these things, but I don't want to add them here. I feel like he's gonna like, I don't know if I would like that. It's gonna have these side things. Or not, I don't know. Bye, Nanix. Thank you for joining the stream. If Jingle and Cyrus fight each other, they would be equally afraid of each other. Correct. That is very true. I mean, I think Jingle is kind of scared of everybody. I think he will become less scared of them if he gets to know them, but I don't think he would be completely unafraid of them. He definitely is that kind of person. And the thing is, he could admire how scary somebody is, or he could just be deadly afraid of them and still be friends with them. Hold on. I might have to map out his hair, which will be a waste of time, but it will help. Hold on, let me change the music. Because we about to get silly up in here. I know Tara knows what time it is. Does anybody else, other than Tara, know what this song is? It's a theme for a song. I know Lavier does, yeah. Right now, the way that I'm doing it is I'm pretty much drawing Jangle, but changing him to fit to Jingle. Which is hard, but it's working. That is the perks of them being so similar yet different at the same time. Oh wait, I don't want to make this as pointy. Yeah. Okay. He has very cartoonish hair. It's gonna be very rounded. I think the part that I'll probably be most relieved about is coloring, since I have an idea more. Kyra, when is the stream over? In probably like 3 minutes. Goodness. It's probably gonna be like a hairline, actually. Hold on. I do unfortunately have plans for today, so I did need to do stream early, so my bad to people who got to miss it, who had to miss it, or just didn't see the Discord message. Power armor? What? Oh. Cyrus is a very passive and friendly guy when he gets to know another person, since almost everyone in his world is Eldritch Horror. Him seeing Jingle and Jangle would probably make him jump out of his skin. Yeah, Jingle and Jangle are definitely, like, in public are a sort, they're a sore thumb, but I kind of love how much they stick out. I think they deserve and have their own world where I think they would fit in just fine. But I do like the idea of many people being shocked to see two crazy looking little boys. Don't you know I get quiet when there's no one else around? Me and you in awkward silence. Don't you dare look at me that way. I don't need reminders of how you feel the same. Oh, the burning pain, listening to you warm bouncing on your her. You talk so slow. I know, but it's kind of a vibe. You have to admit, my slow talking is it's aura. What's a girl to do? Lying on my bed, staring into the blue. Wondering quite terrifying. Be a bit insane. I have to get this off my chest. I'm telling you today that when I told you, Cupid looks right, ripping shoes on my arrow through my heart. And highs are like a window, feeling to confess I love you. You're gonna base it off a fairy tale? Some good fairy tales. Talk super quiet because he has squeakier voices. Honestly, I think after streaming for a while, I just really couldn't care less how I sound. I sound weird some streams. Last stream, I just sounded weird because I was feeling off, but I really can't tell if I'm forcing a voice or not, honestly. It's to the point where, like, I do, like, talk differently. Sometimes I will talk in a higher pitch voice. I'll talk in a lower pitch voice. It honestly, I do talk differently depending who I'm talking to. Or, yeah. I think, honestly, for streaming, it's just a mix. Alright, I think that will be it for today. I think if I get back home at a reasonable time, I'm either gonna play some games or continue on this, but I definitely will keep working on it. Anyways, thank you everybody who joined today. All of my pookies. Thank you to new Discord member joined, and thank you for the fan art. Thank you so much. Fan art makes me feel so special. Bye.